Good afternoon, friends. A very warm welcome to our Business Opportunity Over Chai. And this special edition Business Opportunity Over Chai is presented by management team of Franchise India, Mr. Gaurav Maria, Chairman at Franchise India Group, and Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, MD at Franchise India Brands Limited. Every day, 12 o'clock, we launch a new brand to explore new business opportunities. So today we have invited two great brands from the origin of Bangalore, Kooreys and SGS GUNDU PALAV. Kooreys was founded in 2022 when we were in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic. This was a period when we realized that the importance of healthy lifestyle. Many were in research of healthy food and beverages in the market to research the immunity. The founder, who is fit enthusiast, came up with the wonderful idea to making natural and healthy beverages using the food products. Then SGS is also a brand come from the Bangalore. It's a non-veg brand from GUNDU PALAV. So we have invited, before I would like to invite the owner of Kooreys, Mr. Manojji, I would like to hand over the stage to Mr. Manish Keswal, a vast experience in retail sector and in food industry with very much experience. So over to you, Manish.
Yeah. Hi all. Good morning. So we have a very good brand called Kooreys, which is like extremely in demand nowadays. The health, and because everybody is looking for the fitness, and this actually caters the issue. It resolves the problem which is faced by everyone. So over to Manojji, and you can present your brand, and then we will have the question and answer from audience. Over to you, Manojji.
So Manojji, I'm presenting this screen. You can explain the PPT, right? Manojji, can you see my screen?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You can unmute yourself, Manojji. Yes, we can hear you. You can start.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Manish, for giving me this opportunity to make our brand go online live. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Manu Chandrasekhar. I'm from IT background, ex-Dell, Asda Walmart in UK. We were planning to launch this business during the COVID time, where people realized that people realized that everything what they eat and drink is very important in life, and they wanted something healthy and hygiene. So that's this idea called Kooreys, which is a juice bar industry, which we launched in the COVID time. And by the grace of God, we did really good during the COVID time, where even the sales was also really good. And by the grace of God, we opened multiple outlets in Bangalore. So the USP about this business is we don't add water, we don't add sugar, we don't add any artificial or any preservatives. So that's the good thing about this brand here. And second thing is people who have this sweet tooth issues, people who wants to have juices without sugar. That's where we stand out in the market. And mainly this is also helpful for people who go for a morning walk and people who are into fitness, These are the kind of USP which we can assure you. And can I go to the next slide, please? Okay. Yeah, as I told you earlier, we got this launch during the COVID time, and there's a USP about our business. Like, we don't add water and sugar, and most of the juice are made out of tender coconut water and sugarcane juice. Yeah. All right. Next slide. So here is our mission. Our mission is to serve everyone with a healthy, natural drink, and this creates an awareness in the society about the health and habits to stay fit. So these days, after the COVID, people, that's where they realized about what needs to be intake, what needs to be drank or what needs to be eaten before. People have changed a lot after this COVID situations. And in terms of the benefits, I would say it's not the normal juice shop what you see around in your local area or in the market. We stand unique. When I say we are into a juice bar industry, it's not the normal juice bar industry what you see in the market. We stand something different. We are unique. Yeah, you will know only when you taste our drink. So once when you taste our drink, I sure that I will give you 100% guarantee that you will be my customer forever. That's the kind of uniqueness of my drink which we serve. Okay, next slide, please. Yeah, and this says about the industry in the country. Down the lane now, people have already realized about many things about what needs to be drank or eaten, so comparing the future market in the whole globe, I would say the juice bar industry will be the next top industry compared to any other food industry in the market. Next slide, please. So as I told you earlier, the target customer would be people who are conscious about health and fitness, and people who wants to have these vegan drink, which is new in the market. And the plus point about our business is we don't sell only juices. We also make milkshakes. We sell ice creams. And recently we also launched around 14 varieties of drink, which is a combination of different fruit. And our example, we have a drink called Love Potion, which is made out of watermelon, strawberries, beetroot. There's a mixture of fruits and vegetables which we have launched, which is going really good in the market, because every 6 months or every 1 year down the lane, we always try to implement something new in the menu so that people don't get bucked with the same old drinking juice. But whenever we launch something new, and we stand out in the market. So that's the plus point about our brand Kooreys. Okay, next slide, please. I know there's something which people might be thinking, what would be the investment, So I'll get back there. And this is another model which we started, which is a kiosk model, which has been more than a year in the topmost area called Brigade Road Catholic Club in Bangalore here. So the profit margin, I would say something between 50 to 60%. Yeah. Can I go to the next slide, please? Okay, next slide. Okay. Next slide, please. Next one. Okay, once when you onboard with us, these are the things which we will take care of. Your signage will be installed by us, the branding will be taken care by us, and the raw materials will be served by us. So every alternate days, the raw material will be served on your doorstep here. So need not worry about the stock crunches. And the reason why we supply you the raw materials is so that we maintain the same quality. Example, you drink today in Bangalore, or tomorrow you drink somewhere in Chennai or in Hyderabad. We make sure the taste and the quality remains the same. That's the kind of quality and the quantity of the drink, which we try to maintain the standards. Yeah. And in terms of the investment, I will share you Excel sheet which we have exclusively prepared for you guys. Can I go to the next slide, please? Yeah. So in terms of the outlet, the minimum requirement would be somewhere between 100 to 150 square feet. Yeah. And we would prefer to have this outlet somewhere near a busy location where you would say major bus stops or highways or hospitals, IT tech park, marketplaces, colleges, nearby colleges, a tech park. And the reason why we came up with this location areas is the starting price of a drink starts from rupees 30, which is an affordable drink. And moreover, we can target all type of customers. Now, example, not everyone likes to have a sugarcane juice on the road. Yeah, those days are gone. Now people wants to give us something healthy drink. People like to give the sugarcane juice to a kid, but a parent might think twice to give this juice because those days, yes, we had. It's not that we didn't drink, but these days, as people are health conscious and they check on the hygiene, all these things, people don't prefer to give to their kids. That's where we came up with this idea of serving even sugarcane juice. So that's the starting price of our drink. And the interiors, the basic interiors will be done by us in terms of the partitions here. And in terms of staff requirement, yes, we would introduce you to few of our vendors. So they will help you to assist you to have staff, as well as you can also have your own staff if you have. And we will also train your staff as well as train you guys before you buy a brand, you know, to have a franchise. Next slide, please. Yeah, these are the 3 outlets which we have in Bangalore. One in Kamanali, one in Hormao, one in Catholic Club in Brigade Road. So these are the 3 outlets which is really doing good in Bangalore. Next slide, please. So these are the supports which we will give you in terms of purchasing all the machineries, you know, as well as we will also have a grand opening which will be done from our end. And in terms of online support, once again, the commercials will be attached to it. And in terms of lease negotiation with your owners, we can help you out to come and talk on behalf of you. All right. As well as before you open an outlet, we would prefer to have a physical check on the location and see whether the outlet has potential to make business. All right. So we also help you to choose particular areas. So recently we have one client from Franchisee India already who was a little confused to choose the location, and we are still, she was okay to open in a particular area, but after the site visit, I realized that there's no potential in this area. So that's where we stand. That's the plus about our business. We come, we do a recce in that particular area. We see what's in or out, because end of the day, it's your hard-earned money. So you'll also expect some kind of income to be made out of this business. So we come, we do recce, we do a cross verification, we see whether there's potential, and then we would say whether either to go yes or no. So apart from this, we also require the client to do a basic check. Now, the days how we went is, how we opened our outlet is, I used to stay there in that particular area for a day or two, just see the crowd, understand the crowd, see what kind of crowd comes in. So just come there, take your money, come and invest. It's not going to work out. The first 2 days, I would prefer my clients to go on a site visit, patrol in that area, do your check, and the 3rd or the 4th day, I will come there. So before I come, I do my homework, I study about that area. So we will sit together and then see these are the plus, these are the minus. So if it's not going to work out, we will tell you to search for a different location. If it is working out, yes. Apart from that, we will also help you on the online platforms. And as I told you, there will be a commercials once again. All right, next slide, please. So as I told you, there will be, it's a low investment business, as well as the recipes will be shared to you on a SAP model, as well as the training will be given to you, as well as the training will be given to the staff and the owner, the grooming sessions for the staff and all those things. And in terms of resources, there's no cooking in our business. We don't cook anything, okay? And in terms of the wastage is comparatively less to other industry, as well as the labor cost would be somewhere between 13 to 15,000 per staff. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, these are the reviews which is given by our customers here. I know people might be thinking, what's the juice industry? Is normal juice which everyone sells? No. Unless and until you come have a sip of my drink, only then you will understand what is the product I'm talking about. Because I've faced this across when I say, yes, I'm into a juice bar, people think, okay, juice bar is a normal problem. Probably he might be making a solid juice, which is a cold pressed juice concept. No, that's not the way we do. Unless until you drink, you will not know what exactly I'm talking about. So if you're interested, I would tell you to come visit our outlets. So these are the outlets which we have. Visit our outlets, have a drink, then you will know what we are talking. Then you will be really interested to take a product. And in terms of the investment, I would share you another deck. Can I get to the Excel sheet, please?
Sure, Manoj.
Thank you. It sounds so silent when people don't say anything, you know, it's like a one-way communication. Okay. Thank you. I know there's lots to explain here. People might be confused. Okay, let me make it very simple. Let me go to the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the basic investment, the breakdown. Yep. Before I give you a breakdown, I would say my total investment should be around 6.5 lakhs here. Out of 6.5 lakh, 1.5 lakh is for the franchisee, and for the 5 lakh, it will cost you the entire setup. And what you get for 5 lakhs is your next question. Here I go. That would be 4 working machines, which is around 2,10,000, and for the signage, it would cost you around 60,000. 60,000 is for a corner property. Yeah. Now, example, there are 2 kinds of property which you might come up with, either a corner property or a straight shutter property. So these are the variation. So probably the extra expense, I would say, is only for the signage for a corner property as well as a straight property. And in terms of the partition, there might be a slight difference of about 15 to 20%. Yeah. And we'll also give you a neon board with a working table with storage, and branding will be taken care. And in terms of the shelves to be displayed for the fruits, you know. So basically, it's around 5.75,000, I would say, 5,75,000. So 6.5 lakh, what I told you, is for the 70,000 extra, which is for the initial stock investment. So that's where I was talking about 6.5 lakh. So don't get confused. 6.5 lakh includes even the stock. So if that is also part of your investment, but when you come to proper presentation, I would say that won't be considered as an investment for stock. So basically it's 5.75, and 70,000 would be a stock. And stock also, I will tell you what exactly we will give you. And once when you invest for the 70,000 stock, it's done. You're done for your life. So you need not invest again and again on the stock. So this will start rolling you on a daily basis. Yeah. Can I go to the next sheet, please? So this would be your salary for your staff here. Basically, for an initial stage, I would request the owners also to be on the board, so that you understand the business, how the business works, so that you also get your hands-on experience. So once when you have this experience for a month or two, then you can start monitoring over the CCTV, or, you know, I will teach you the trade and trick how to be managed. So first 2 months, I'm not going to teach you about anything. The reason why is I want you guys to be there in business, know the business. It's not going to be a spoon feeding business, I would say, because I came from an industry where it's purely a service industry, but this is completely a different industry. So I don't want my guys to tell I don't know, you know, it's difficult. So 1-2 months, yes, and later you will know it's not that easy. And in terms of your, I would give you a rough figure. Yeah, if you calculate $40 as an average amount of juice, yeah, if you sell 100 glasses a day, which comes around 4,000, and 100 glasses a day can be divided into 4 sessions. So we operate at 8 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the night. So morning you have your walking crowd, you have your fitness crowd, yeah, and afternoon you have your lunch crowd, your college crowds. Evening, once again, you have your fitness crowd, family crowd, dinner crowd. So if you divide 25 into 4 sessions, it's easily 100. $40 is 1 glass. 100 customers, it should be around 4,000. So your monthly revenue should be somewhere close to around 1,80,000. So even if you are making a 50% or 60%, when you divide this, you know, it's close to around 1 minute, which is around 88,000, which is a decent amount. So 88,000, and your investment is around 6.5, not 6.5, 70,000. If you take out the 75,000, it's around 5.75 lakh. Your return should be somewhere close to around 6 to 7 months. I don't think so anyone can beat us in any industry in terms of the ROI what we give. So comparatively, it is, I think we are doing better business. I think Manish is on the screen. I think he's come to say something. Let's hear from him.
Right. So Manojji, it was excellent. It was very helpful to understand. It is a very good ROI which is being provided. So I also have few questions. Like, how do we cater this Swiggy Zomato wala thing?
How do we?
This Swiggy and Zomato, this food aggregator, so that business also accommodated in this ROI calculation?
No. That's a good question, Mr. Manish, because this is a direct footfall which I'm giving you. Apart from this, you have your online sales also, which is Swiggy and Zomato. That will give you an additional of 15 to 20%. Now, example, if you're making a lakh, yeah, your online sales would add up somewhere between another 15 to 20,000 a month. So I didn't give that breakup because I want to give a physical actual number. I don't want to beat around the bush or shoot.
So Swiggy Zomato revenue will be over and above what you have told, right?
Yes.
Right. So one more question, Manojji, how this like raw material thing will be taken care of? So it will be taken care by you only, na? Like it will be on doorstep delivery to the clients.
Yeah, we will supply the stock on the doorstep. The important stock which has to be used for the business. So apart from that, the normal fruits can be bought in the local market, or you also have another option. Once when you tie up with Zomato, there's something called as Hyperpure. So you can start ordering on Hyperpure. There is Big Basket also these days. There's hardly a difference of 5 rupees or 10 rupees or max 15 rupees per kilo. So if you calculate your timing, your transport, all those things it comes up to the same price. There are a few ingredients which we particularly use for particular drink. You know, example, which is for a natural immunity booster is a drink, which is a powder form. The powder form, in a sense, is a powder which we use for the drink. That will be supplied by us. So in that powder, don't get confused. Like it's not a
right, Manoj. So I've been to your juice bar, and actually I have tasted. So what you were saying, once a person tastes, then only a person will get to know what kind of product you are selling. So I completely agree. But my one question that how are we priced? Like if I compare with any other competition or maybe local market, how are we priced?
I didn't get this question.
This pricing, how are we pricing our product? So is it like maybe in comparison with any other competitor, is it like economical, or we are charging premium because of this USP?
No, it's an economical pricing which we are doing it because. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an economical pricing which we have placed on a menu because my target customers is not only a middle class or upper class or a low middle class. My target customer is from the scratch one. As I told you, my starting menu is $30. And when you talk about competitors, there's no one for us in the market.
Sure. So I've seen that in 30 rupees you are giving unlimited kind of this. Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's for $90 we give a unlimited sugarcane juice. So you can have different flavors like lime, ginger, mint, in $90. You drink how much ever you can. So that's another.
So what is the maximum glass one person has taken so far?
As of now, the leaderboard, there's a guy who has drank around 3.4 liters. So that's the highest.
Great. So Manojji, it was very helpful, and thank you so much for presenting your brand. And we are hopeful that, and for audience also, please, if you have any query, please send us the query over Q&A box. We'll take up this question one to one, and over to Harshika for the next brand. Thank you, Manojji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manojji, for this wonderful discussion presentation about the brand Kooreys. Friends, we have another brand on live with us, SGS GUNDU PALAV. So to present this brand, we have the team of GUNDU PALAV also, as well as Gautam, who will represent this brand. So Gautam, would you like to say something to start, or should I present the screen directly?
Yeah. I'll just give a brief introduction about the brand. I like to request the brand owner, Mr. Keshav, is sir. Can you just please turn on your camera, sir?
Okay.
So if you just start with a basic introduction, to I'll take it from there. He's Mr. Keshav and Ramesh, two of the owners of the brand.
Hi Keshav, hi Ramesh, how are you? You're not audible, sir.
Not audible?
Now audible. Yeah. Over to you, sir, please.
Sir, you can explain how you started this brand and what is the mission behind to start this brand, and what are your expectations from next years? So we can start with this. So we are not getting your voice actually. No, you are not audible.
Yeah, sir. Now it's the Keshav sir. Your voice is now audible. Just you can just go.
Yeah. Now you can hear me.
Yes.
We can hear you now. Great.
Yeah.
So how you started, sir, your brand, and what is the mission behind it?
Okay, ma'am. This concept started in 1989. It's my father's ambition to make like this type of a concept, giving biryani in a donate. So this recipe was my mother's recipe. Like she used to cook like this, and my father just wanted to do something in non-veg. So he planned up to give biryani in donate. So by that, from 89, we started this. So one by one, each and every day, we started little more. Without any publicity or without any advertisement, we started this. So how it became popular means by mouth. Like one person tasted, he told to another, so another. So it spread like that. So from hardly 5 years, we took a hard time to survive in this business. So after that, we started it completely making it like only for takeaway or something like that. We started in the beginning like as a takeaway system. Before that, it was not like to have a dining purpose. It was only in takeaway system. Later on, we started for dining also. We started in that way. It should be like quick service system. Like they have to, it's a fast food type. In that concept, we started at that time. So it was going like that. And since from 2017, we plan up giving franchises. So we started giving franchises, and almost right now we have almost 18 franchises, including Karnataka, Hassan, Tumkur. In Karnataka, Hassan and Tumkur. In Bangalore, we have totally 15 outlets, and coming up another 2 outlets in Guri and Bagmani Tech Park. Yeah. Now we are expecting in the coming next year at least like 20 outlets more. So this is our concept. So this is our franchise system we wanted to develop.
Harshika, sir, we will just run a PPT. The next slide. Next slide. Next. I'll take it from here, sir. Yeah.
The details what we have.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it from here. Sure. Sir, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
So basically, the brand name is a very old household brand in Bangalore. It's been there from 1989. When it comes to the ultimate selling price, the brand which gave the name for Donne Biryani, from they only started to give in donnes initially, the palav what they were serving, and now it's all over Bangalore. Wherever you find, you'll find that donne biryani. So here they started with a very small space and from their home, and now they've grown up into a very big franchising outlet in Bangalore. They currently have 18 outlets in Bangalore. So they have a huge menu actually, which only consists of non-veg, where the name only sells SGS Nonveg GUNDU PALAV. So here they have only one model, which requires around 750 square feet of the space, and then it comes around 17 to 20 lakhs. Where the franchisee fees, everything, including the setup cost and all the interiors and everything. So when it comes to the menu, they have a huge menu where it starts from chicken palav, mutton palav, and they have varieties of kebabs, pepper chicken, and the franchisee owners, even they can add on many items which the masalas will be given by the brand itself. Fish and tandoori items and different types of ghee roasts and chicken chops, mutton chops, and leg soup. They can even add idli and dosas for the breakfast. So however, they will have biryanis for the lunch and the dinner, and it can be served all day. It's an all-day restaurant basically. So when it comes to commercials, that's what, like as I said, the investment is around 17 to 20 lakhs. It comes up around 5 lakhs as franchisee fees and 1 lakh as a refundable deposit. And all the masalas and everything will be given by the brand itself for the franchisee. And even the recipe is also very simple. They have a fixed thing where you can easily prepare a biryani. Only the proportions has to be in the right place, and the masala, just only one masala will be given by the brand, which can be just mixed into the rice and the whatever the product you're using, or if it is chicken or mutton biryani, everything will be at once. So when it comes to financials, there is on the basic royalty where for 5 lakhs it's just 2% of when you're doing 5 lakhs business, there is only 2% of royalty, and when it comes to 10 lakhs business, there is just 4% of royalty they are charging. And right now all over Bangalore they have multiple outlets in most of the cities, in the major parts of Bangalore, and in Tumkur they have one, and Hassan they have one, and in Mysore they have two outlets. And next upcoming, they have 2 more outlets opening, as Mr. Keshav and Mr. Ramesh has been mentioned. So, if there are any questions, I would like to take regarding this brand.
Great. Thank you, Gautam, for this discussion and about the brand where we are serving right now. So we are actually based in Bangalore, right? And currently we have 18
Yes.
centers, 18
Yes,
outlets, you
yes,
said.
18 outlets, yes.
Okay, so I have a few questions about the brand. So
Sure.
currently, are we available through any food aggregators like Swiggy or Zomato?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we are available on Swiggy and Zomato, and automatically the tie-up will be done from the head office itself. There is no required for the branch to again tie up with the aggregators. It's all done.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Even
how,
the sales on aggregators also is very good, and the reviews are also very good.
Mhm. Okay. So what is the pricing of the cuisine that we are serving?
Yes, ma'am. I think like the owners, I think I asked Ramesh sir and Keshav sir to just take this slide, because it'll be better for them. Pricing point. They
Is
can
it
just explain.
right?
Yeah,
Is it
yes.
economical, or are we targeting the higher middle class family, like
No,
what
It's
category they are targeting?
it's very economical, sir. Ramesh sir, you just can go from here, sir. Just explain me explain the pricing.
Price is in the main brand. The chicken pulao we are serving 120, and for the mutton pulao we are serving with 180 in the main brand. In
Okay.
every outlet, starting it's 20 rupees extra for all the place.
Okay.
Like
So
140 chicken pulao and 200 of mutton pulao.
okay.
And remaining all starters according to the prices what we have kept in the main brand. It is additional 20 rupees to all the franchises we have
And the price pointing is very economical, so it can accommodate everyone from. And we have outlets even in eco space tech parks, basically, where it can accommodate every customer. From the main outlet is in Badepete, which is the heart of Bangalore, which is like a major hub for the business in Bangalore. There, the pricing, according to them, they have kept it on a lower side because the area, and they've come up from very long time from that area. So when it comes to franchising, and they have just given an extra margin for the franchises where they can just go on a little bit of a better price, where they can match the market, and it will be on a very economical price wherever it
great,
is.
great,
And
great.
the franchises are open for Hyderabad, and even parts of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and even Chennai. They can expand. There are opportunities to expand in South and
So
rest
we
of
are
Karnataka
open
also.
for basically we are ready to give franchisee in Hyderabad, Chennai, and
Yeah,
Karnataka, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes. Rest of Karnataka also.
So I have a question, like how we are managing the food taste and the supply of the foods. Do we have any procured like masalas or anything that we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
using?
Yes, there is one specific masala which goes into which goes into chicken and mutton. Like there are specific masalas which will be given by the brand itself, and they can't acquire from anywhere. Why? Because that's specifically prepared in their head office, and where they sit. And that recipe, just it's a very simple recipe. Just they can add rice, and then they just have to add masala, and then whatever the procedure it's there, the water or whatever the procedure or the meat or whatever it is, it's very simple recipe. Just they need to have a basic training of 2-3 days, and it will be done. The recipe will be on hands basically. But because they have prepared the masala in such a way that there are no tens or twenties of masalas which can be named, like there is no it's not required to add. They have just prepared it one recipe, a proper SOP they have made. There is a standard operating procedure to make the biryani, so it can be done. It's like a
Great.
ready to cook package.
Great. So, what is the shelf life of these procured masalas?
Um, maximum till 1 month you can preserve it without any deep freezer. In the room temperature, you can keep it for 1 month now.
For 1 month. Great.
Yeah.
So, how we are training our manpower? Is it the direct head office of SGS or is it in the center of franchisee?
Yeah, like we have in the main branch, we're gonna train the persons whoever gonna come, we're gonna train there in the main branch. Actually, this recipe is what we made this paste masala. It's like instant paste masala. Just add according to the and measurement. We have to add it and the way of doing. So that's all. Like for dry items and all, the paste masala is what we're gonna give it. Just mix it with the egg and marinate for a while and go for a deep fry. It is not like that. Completely, you have to add all masalas together and still ingredients to be added in that. Everything is gonna be there in the paste masala. Just the way of doing it, and you can make it. And the procedure it is so easy that even it is not a required that the cook should be professional for the cooking. A simple way, if a person who knows how to make a rice or how to make a like ghee rice, he can be a cook for our restaurant. So in that way, we have prepared our patient colors and totally the scale and measurement what we gonna train them and what we gonna show them. It is according to that. How can they do it easily?
Great. Okay. So, how we maintaining the environment of a center, or is there any training or some person would always available in the outlets, or how we are maintaining the environments?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. The chefs has to be from the franchise, like the person itself. But we will be giving the training for how many ever days. Like it will be, let it be like 3 days, 5 days. We will properly train the person for whatever items are required or whatever the products are required. We will be there will be a proper training given. So there is no proper problem with the training and everything. The stay and the training, everything will be given to the franchise itself for the 5 or 6 days.
Great. So, what are the support that a franchisee is getting from the brand side
Yeah,
to generate
support.
revenue, or for the marketing, or for the investor acquisition, client acquisition?
Yeah, ma'am. The location, franchisee has to search for the location, and even the brand will just visit the location if it is a feasible location or no. But basically, we want it to be on the ground floor. If it is a high footfall area, then okay with the first floor also. Where it's on the high streets or somewhere like that. And the staff training and the program will be given by the brand itself, and the food innovation and menu upgradation will be done by the brand. Inventory and vendor management, everything will be taken care by the brand. And so the software accounting, everything will be given. The software and the machinery will be given by the brand for the franchisee. And operation manual, a proper SOP, a manual will be given how to prepare which product, how is it to be prepared. And the outlet maintenance and upkeeping must be done by the franchisee. The only where they're doing it, and the payroll and staff recruitment will be done by the franchisee. And advertising and promotions will be done by the brand on the digital media or social media presence and all. The brand is already there, which is the very strong at. So there is only a very minimum requirement of the franchisee to just set up cost and staff and recruitment and just to maintain the store. That's it. Everything, every product from the Tonne, what we talk, the thing where with South India and Bangalore, that even the raw materials, everything will be given by, even till the water bottle, it will be given by the brand.
That's great. That's great.
So the serving plates, the serving cups, everything, it will be given by the brand. The complete support will be there from the brand.
Okay, so as we are looking for a FOFO model currently, right? Franchisee owned,
Yes.
franchisee operated.
Yes.
So are
Yes.
we open for FOFO models as well, like franchisee owned, company operated in some of the location? If if the investor has a particular location available, if they want, the company can operate. So is it possible for the brand side?
Actually, no. Why? Because already there is a lot of footfall in the head office itself. It's very, the work and the area is very hectic, and all the four brothers who are working together, one is into the operations, and they're all divided their work, and they've taken the work. So the franchisee owned and company operated model would be very hard to maintain, but if there is such investor, might be discussed when it comes to table, like we might just sit and discuss, but currently the brand is looking at for franchisee owned and a franchisee operated model only, and
Right.
there will be 100% support given by the brand from end to end. So there is no problem for the franchisee. Why? Because even they're very strong in their operations. Everything will be done within 1 or 2 days. If it is in Bangalore, and even if it is the rest of Karnataka also, it's an easy process for them because they're in the heart of city.
Right. Thank you, Gautam. Thank you, the team of SGS. It was a very great and wonderful session for our friends who belongs to Bangalore. Friends, thank you for joining us in the webinar. And to know more about this brand SGS GUNDU PALAV, or you wanted to directly consult with the brand, do reach us on our 9717683838. You can also write us on feedback@franchiseindia.in. Tomorrow in the Bangalore, we are bringing these brands on board. If you want to meet directly with the brand owners, you can reach to our Bangalore franchisee show that's happening in the Lalit Ashok. Thank you everyone for joining the webinar.
Thank you. Thank you.